Hello everybody, I am Krishna Rao Patro. Today we will see a small program how you can design a pyramid type of pattern using Java. This is one of the important program and this is a basic program also. Let us have a star pattern which forms one pyramid type. If you observe here, the first line consists of single star, second line consists of 2 stars, third line consists of 3 stars, fourth line consists of 4 stars, fifth line consists of 5 stars. But it is printing, no doubt. But if you observe here, before the first 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 spaces. And before second one, 1, 2, 3, there are 3 spaces. Before the third one, 1, 2. Before the fourth one, only single space. Fifth one, no space. So that means here n equal to 5. That means number of rows are 5 rows. When the number of rows are known, then how many space I should give before each line. Now if you observe here, the first star is started with first to n minus 1. N minus 1 stars. That means n is 5. 5 means 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4. So 4 spaces. When you come to second line, that is n minus 2. N minus 2. N is 5. 5 minus 2. That means 3 spaces. So to develop the program, you have to first think how many space I should give so that it will look like a pyramid. So for second line, 3 space. For third line, n minus 3. N is nothing but 5. So 5 minus 3 means 2. So here 2 space. For fourth, that is n minus 4. N minus 4 means 1. Because n is 5. 5 minus 1 is 5 minus 4 is 1. And for fifth, 5 minus 5 is 0. That means no space. So depending upon the n, the number of space decides. So to evaluate the number of space, you can apply the formula of n minus I. This I is my row number. So based on the row number, that many space you have to give before that. So to develop this program, you have to first draw the space. After drawing space, then draw the letter. The letter can be A or letter can be star, anything. Now here, in this example, star. So put a star. But after printing that star, again next there is a gap. So that means after printing that letter, you give a gap. Between 2 letters, there is a 1 star. Yeah. So now, if you observe here, there is only A and A. So give a 1 gap. Similarly, if you come to third line, A, 3 A's are there. Between this A's, 1 space. Here 1 space, here 1 space. That means printing the letter happen, then star. Sorry, the space. Similarly here, A, then space. A, then space. A, then space. Then A. Similarly here, A, after printing each letter, then give 1 space. Each letter 1 space. Each letter 1 space. Each letter 1 space. So now, this is the way you have to develop the program. Now, let us see how you can write a program using Java. Now, see if you observe here, my program has to repeat how many times? N number of times. For example, n equal to 5. N equal to 5 means it said that there are 5 rows. So, the first row will have only 1 element. The second row will have 2 elements. Third row will have 3 elements. Fourth row will have 4 elements. Fifth row will have 5 elements. So depending on the row, that many elements you have to print. Now my loop repeats how many times? N times. So I will start from 1 and repeat up to n. Repeat up to n. Now whenever the row number 1 comes, here I equal to 1 means row number 1. Then I will print how many space? I told you the formula is n minus I. So whenever I is 1, n minus 1, that means 4 space. So this loop repeats for j equal to 1, j less than equal to n minus I. For the value of I, that is 1. For the value of n, that is 5. So 5 minus 1. So 4. So this loop repeats 4 times for printing 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. then print the star. Okay. Then print the particular letter. Yeah. Now to print that letter, how many time I have to print? I time. Because if I is 1, 1 star. If I is 2, 2 star. If I is 3, 3 star. But while printing, I am printing a star and then giving a gap. Print the star and then gap. So here I am printing line by line. First line, second line, then third line, then it goes to next line because it is printing the next line. When I become 3 times, when I become 4, 4 minus 1, 1 space, then 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, then 1 star. So that means you are giving a gap between the stars. So this statement is printing the stars. After printing the new line, come to fifth line. Fifth line means 5 minus 5. 5 minus 5 means nothing, no space. So print all 5 stars. So star, then star, then star, then star, then star. Yeah. So now it is printing this way. Let us have first a program for this. After that, we'll see how to print hello star also. Here, same program, but the difference is only I am printing the stars on the right side and left side, but in between there is a only gap, means space. Instead of printing the character, I am printing a space. Now see, here when you want to print a hollow pyramid, for that what you will do? First print the space as it is, n minus number of items. Then print first star. Print the first star. After printing first star, then you have to, because if you observe here, bottom row is having all stars, left having all stars, right having all stars, bottom, but in between there is no stars. Yeah. Now, in between I have to give a space. So, to give a space, how you write? Now, at the program, here I am checking whether I equal to 1 or not. If I equal to n, that means if I go to bottom row, then I will print star only. If at all k equal to I minus 1, k equal to I minus 1, I minus 1 means the last column. If at all last column comes, again print star. But if it is not n or not I minus 1, then print space. So this is the way it will keep on printing hollow pyramid. Now let us write the program for this. Now let us see. Now I am writing. I am opening my notepad. Plus my goal is to print the pyramid. Print pyramid plus pyramid. Now I will write a method called void print pyramid. Print pyramid. Here I am passing n is the parameter. That n talks about how many rows. That many times I have to print. First of all, in the pyramid program, first I have to print the space. So I will put a loop for I equal to 1 from first row till I less than equal to n I plus plus. This loop repeats n time. Now I am writing. This is for n number of rows. Now I will print first space. Print space. Yeah. Print space for j equal to 1. How many space I have to give? Because for every row I have to give that many space. N minus until j less than or equal to n minus I. That many space I have to print first. Now this program is meant for what? Printing space. System dot out dot println. Instead of println I will print, because if I write println it goes next line. So I will print the space. Now space printing is over. Now how many stars I have to print? Again put a loop for j equal to 1 until, because j's work is over there, until j less than equal to I and j plus plus. Now here what I'll do, I'll print that many stars. Print system dot out dot print. First I'll print star, then I'll give a space, because after printing star one gap. So these two for loop, what are you doing? First for loop is for printing space, second for loop is printing stars. After printing star, it should come to next line. So how to bring to next line? So to bring to next line, I will print println statement. Println, so that it comes to next line. Simply print nothing. Now this loop started here, ends here. Now this method started here, ends here. Now I'll call this particular method in my program, in the driver code. So let me write the driver code. Public static void main string arguments array. Here let me declare the n value. N I have to read it. I will use the scanner class, scanner sc equal to new scanner system dot in. I got the sc. Then n equal to sc dot next int. Now that many time I have to repeat. So I'll call the method. Which method? The print pyramid method is my method. I want to call directly. So if you want to call directly from the main method, as the main is a static, so it must be also static. So I'll call print pyramid method directly with parameter n. Now pyramid dot Java. Now this program I'll compute. Go to the command prompt, Java C pyramid.java. Now the error is because the variable I and j I have used, so I will declare int I comma, they are the variables, and my scanner class belongs to util package import java dot util dot start. Now let us compute. Yeah, compiled successfully. Now Java pyramid the number of rows, assume 5. Yeah, I got. So before that, let me print a message. How many rows? Because before reading, the system has to know what you have to do. System dot out dot println, enter n value. Enter number of rows. When this message comes, you will enter. Otherwise, you will be not knowing what to do. Now, let us go to the program. Make P should be also uppercase. Go to the command prompt. Yeah. Now clear the screen. Java C pyramid.java. Now Java pyramid. I am executing the program. Yes, number of rows, assume 5. Yeah. Okay. So in the similar way, assume you can give 10 also. So 10 rows. So this is the way you develop the program. This is about your normal pyramid. But same program you can convert into hollow pyramid. So for hollow pyramid, what to do? Let me, same thing I'll copy. Control C, Control V, copy to this. I will change the program to Hello Pyramid. Hello Pyramid with N as a parameter. Now, this in Hello Pyramid also, first I will print space. But after printing space, the left two column and right column should be filled with star. In between, you have to fill with space. So for this, what I will do? The first statement, what I will do? I will print star first. I will print a star. After printing star, the remaining element, what to do? Now, I will repeat till last row. Now, I will start from 1 to I. So, here I will put a condition. If at all this j value equal to n, that means if I reach the last row, or j equal to my last position, if j equal to the last position, then I'll print star. Otherwise, I'll print space. Else, I'll print space. I'll print space. Now this continues. Because here I kept a condition what? If this value n, I will be printing space. Now when I is 1, it is printing how much? 1 space, 1 star is printing already. So here I will go up to less than 1. So now here I will keep a condition if it is equal to I minus 1, and I will print, let me print hello pyramid. I will call this hello pyramid with n. So I will print a message hello pyramid. Same program, hello pyramid. Okay, now compile it. Now Java, same pyramid program, I am calling 2 times. Number of rows 5. It is printing, but there must be a gap. The bottom row is not coming. So here I will put this logic. Control C. Now here hello pyramid. This. Okay. Here I am keeping a condition whether I equal to n or not. Now see, it goes from I equal to 1 to n, that many time, and here this goes to n minus I times space. After printing space, then printing a star. Now here k equal to 1 to k less than I minus 1. That means I am not going to fill n because already 1 star is printed. So when it is I minus 1, it comes here. Here I am putting a condition. If at all I reach the bottom row, if at all I am reaching the bottom row, then I will print only stars. If I am not reaching bottom row, that means I will print space. But if I reach the last column, because the last column also should be star, so I am putting a star. So I am checking a condition whether you reach last column or not, as well as whether you reach last row or not. This is for last row, this is for last column, because either I reach bottom row or I should rightmost column, then I will print star. So now I am repeating how many time? Until I minus 1 time. Why I am writing I minus 1? Because already one star is printed before that. So for that purpose, I am subtracting minus 1. Now, let us run. Compile it. Here the variable I is already defined. Yeah. Now, in this program, I and j are already defined. Remove it. Yeah. Now compile. Now Java. Pyramid. Number of rows, assume 5. Yeah. Now if you observe here, the first one is full pyramid. The second one is hollow pyramid. So now you can design the program for this. So now see the logic for this. So this is the logic for hollow pyramid. And the first for loop for printing space. This is for printing the left side star, left star. And this k equal I minus 1 because for rightmost for right star. And when I equal n means what? Bottom row. Bottom row star. Okay. So for that purpose you wrote this one. And when you reach the bottom row, come to next line. So this is the way it works. So now you got the idea about how to print your normal pyramid as well as how to print your hollow pyramid. So now go through this logic. This is the part for full pyramid, and this is the part for printing hollow pyramid. Now you can go through line by line and check. And in the main method, I'm calling for printing full pyramid, and here I'm calling for hollow pyramid. Okay. Thank you. So you can practice well. Now I'll start one more session.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.